Okay, so after installing Visual Studio, this will be the first application that we are going to create. First, let's search for Visual Studio. If you can see here, you'll see different Visual Studio software. The first one is Visual Studio Code. This is used for developing Java and Python and other languages. You have Visual Studio 2022, Visual Studio Installer. So this is the software Visual Studio 2022. This is the software that we are going to use in our development. All right. Now you will get this welcome screen. You can clone repository from GitHub or other or Azure. Open project or solution, open local folder, or create a new project. So in our case, we are going to create a new project. Select this one. From here, you can select what programming language you want to use. All languages: C sharp, C++, F sharp, JavaScript, Python, etc. We've selected, or now we are going to work with Visual Basic. Then here, the platform, Android, Azure, iOS, etc. We are going to develop an application for Windows. Then from here, also you can select the application, the project type. Are you going to develop something for the cloud, for console, desktop, Internet of Things, games, mobile, etc.? In our case, we'll select desktop, so you will get all these project types if you want to select one of them. So in our case, we are we are going to select desktop application, so Windows Form application. Okay, this is the easiest and simplest application. So Windows Form application. Next. Now it will ask you about the name of the project. I will call it App One, my first application. Then it's very important to locate the location of the project. So for me, I'll create a new folder here on the desktop. I'll call it Visual Basic, and I select this folder. Okay, so solution name will be application, place solution and project in the same directory, and that's it. Create. Okay, so that's what we got. We got a form that you can add your control here. Uh, Here you need to see or to check the Solution Explorer. The Solution Explorer includes everything about the solution. So in our case, we've created a form. So this is the form. You can open it to give some space. So I can start it now. See what we will get. All right. So this is what we got. Only empty form, nothing in it. Now, for every control, you can change the properties by right-click here and then go to Properties. For example, you can check the available properties. The first important property is the name. The convention is to start any form with FRM main. So the name of the form here is FRM main, which will be used when you want to write the code and when we start writing the code. The second thing is the background color. You can change it. Let's try to change the background color. You can change the text. Here, for example, my first app. enter. So if you can see here at the top, the text has been changed to be my first app. You can change the icon also from here if you have icon, etc. Now the second point is to include or to add some controls. If you don't have this toolbox, go to view. Where is the view? Yes, and then search for toolbox. You will get it. There are a lot of different controls, but we will start with the with one of the basic control, which is the label. So I'll drag and drop the label here. Again, here you can change the properties of the label. The first property you want to change is the name. Again, the name is used in when writing the code. So I'll call it LBL, for example, a message. Okay. The text also is very important here. For example, enter your name. Okay. If you can see, the text is very small and the colors also. So I can change this from the properties. I can go to text, sorry, font. This is the font. You can change the font to be of any type you select. The size, I can change the size to be 14, for example. Is it bold? You can make it bold. You can change the color. Let's select white. Okay, so this is what we got. Now the second control, also I'll get it from the tool box, we can use is the text box. So I will search for text box. This is the text box, drag it and drop it here. Also you can change the properties in the way you like. The text box usually is used to get data from the user. So here I will change the properties. The name, the most important thing is name. Usually text box start with txt name, for example. All right, and there's no text inside it. Okay, so we are ready now. We'll go back to toolbox and search for button. Something wrong, so we'll search for button. Okay, you can change the text, the size, and the color of the button. Here also the name is, I'll make it btn welcome. Okay, and for example here I can change the text, say welcome. Okay, you can change the font again here from the font. You can change the size of the font, the type, the color. I'll make it 14 also. Okay, and the color is black is good. Okay, now if you want to print a message, then you can use another control. I just copied and pasted. Here you can change it to be LBL high, for example. Then the text will be nothing. You can delete the text. Okay, it's here, still here, but it's invisible. Here's the label. Now, if I want to enter the code or to write the code, the easiest way is to double click on the button. Okay, so this is what we got. We just remove this and this also. Okay, so if you can see here, BTN welcome without E. I forgot to add the E, no worries. So BTN welcome underscore click. That means this code will be executed when the button BTN welcome is clicked. Here, let's take the label or remember that we called all the labels start with LBL. So LBL high dot text is equal to a message, welcome, and some space, plus the name. Where can we get the name? We can get it from textbook. So remember that textbooks always we use txt. So txt name dot text. That's it. So now if I execute it, no, we have some errors. Okay. Main form one is not a member, so I'll change it back to form one. I'll go to design, to properties. Okay, so this is what we got. Now if I enter the name, like whatever the name is, XYZ. So welcome XYZ. If you put your name, whatever the name is, I don't want to use any name, so I will use A, B, C, D, then welcome ABCD. So this was the first application, and we will continue with more advanced applications soon. Thank you.